Hi, my name is John Wolfe and I'm working here at Mallow Search and Rescue on a voluntary basis. It's a voluntary search recovery unit. We work nationwide, north and south of the border. We have a team of about 20 volunteers here. We have dive teams, boat teams. All our searches are primarily water-based.
So my name is Philip Johnston. I'm one of the divers with Mallow Search and Rescue. I enjoy helping out. I help out John as much as possible. We're available 7 days a week and pretty much throughout the whole year. Anywhere that we're ever asked to go to, we'd certainly turn up.
Never refuse to go anywhere. Anyone that asks us to help them with a search, we'll go and help, and that's it. We don't differentiate between one person and another. It doesn't make a difference. We'll help out if we can.
If anything was to happen in the Mallow locality, we would then be called to deal with the emergency situation. And outside of that then, we do a search and recovery aspect of the job as well, with someone was missing in the river throughout the whole of Ireland, and we'll come with the side scan sonar and divers continue to search for them until hopefully we will have a result and can bring someone that's lost home to their family again.
Cork Coast Guard Radio, Cork Coast Guard Radio, Cork Coast Guard Radio. This is Mallow Search and Rescue, Mallow Search and Rescue, Mallow Search and Rescue, channel 26, over.
Yes, Mallow Search and Rescue, go ahead.
I suppose to give back to the community, we have expertise and we can put them to good use and hopefully bring closure to families and on the emergency side of it, save the life of someone.
Mallow Search and Rescue, listening on channel 26 and 16. Out.
We'd normally search from the point of entry if that was known. So you'd look at weather conditions at the time, tide conditions at the time, point of entry, and then work from there. If the tide was going out, we'd work downriver. If it was a river, we'd work from point of entry downriver. If it was a flood tide, point of entry upriver. Then over time expand the area if we couldn't get a result in the first day or two, and keep expanding it. We'd use the sonar to side scan the riverbed. Any targets, then we'd drop marks on them, and we'd kit up the divers and eliminate the marks, or hopefully make the recovery.
I'm Conor Roach, hero of Mallow Search and Rescue. Been here for about 3-ish years. Just here to talk about the side scan sonar. It is a CMAX CM2 side scan sonar donated to us by the Brian O'Toole family after the search for their son Brian. What this allows us to do is to carry out sonar operations of the riverbed. This is probably one of the best pieces of equipment Mallow Search and Rescue has ever got, in that it speeds up search times massively, and it provides a much safer environment for the diver, in that we can give a clear indication of what is in the water or what hazards are there before a diver goes in, and is also very, very advantageous in the search for missing persons. Okay, so to identify the different parts of the sonar more closely, so this is the sonar itself. This goes into the water. It is anchored to the boat via a rope coming up from here. Also, there's a cable that runs from this back to our yellow box. The yellow box does all the processing of the sonar sounds into something that the computer can recognize. So then the computer connects to the yellow box, and then from that we can get an image on the screen. Once we find something, we can go back over the same line, looking at the data we've already recorded, and see the same thing again, and then we can drop a shot line on or near that item, and from that then we can get a good indication of the shot line we have dropped, or the rope that is going down, is roughly 1 meter or 2 meters from the item we want to look at.
I suppose it's upsetting. Personally, we try to just put it back of your mind. It's a job, we're here to do it. It's more upsetting to see how upset the families are. On the other side of it, it's quite rewarding to see at an upsetting time how the relief from the family when we actually make a recovery and bring someone home to the family. And I suppose you just weigh up the good and bad, and to see the happiness for the recovery, to bring someone home to them, outweighs the job that we have to do, you know.
So we travel quite a bit. We get requested there from the Gardaí, could be anywhere in the country. Gardaí are members of families of missing people and this type of thing. Yeah, I'll give the boys a call there when we get something sorted for you there straight away, alright? Great job, right away.
We were searching up the country or Dublin. We could leave anywhere from 4 o'clock in the morning onwards. Normally in Cork we plan to leave, be on the water for 8 o'clock. And Christmas gone, we were having 2 teams. We had a boat on the water for 6 a.m. So we were leaving at 5, have the boat on the water for 6, and then we would change crew at 9, and another crew would come on at 9, and we'd go till the hours of darkness, 9 or 10 o'clock if need be. We had a missing person above Enniskillen that we were up a couple of times to, and it went on for 67 days, I think, or something, over the 3 months, you know. Particularly in Cork, we try not to give up. We'll keep going until we have a result, you know. This is our back garden, and we're here to help, you know.
It is a voluntary unit, alright, and sometimes midweek it can be hard enough to get lads, you know, with work and what have you, but we tend to try and keep people on the ground all the time once we start the search. And at such a time as we get a result, we do tend to stay at it, alright, maybe a bit longer than others do, because I suppose once you get drawn into one of these things, it's hard to let go until you get a result out of it.
So we have to keep funding constantly because it's a voluntary organisation. So I suppose like that now, it's important for us to show where the money goes as well. And it's all, you know, I mean, there's lots of stuff, the side scan sonar, the boats, the equipment used, the dry suits, cylinders, they all cost money.
We get VAT back on emergency equipment only. Through the Irish Water Safety Association, we're with the CRBI. And we get VAT back only on emergency marine equipment, but not on fuel. You'll run up a fuel bill in a week, maybe 700-800 quid, up to 1,000 quid, depending on where you're going. €1,000 a week wouldn't be unusual.
It's completely by the public's donations. We run a major fundraiser in March every year. It's a raft race. That would be our main one, which brings in the most of the funds for us every year. And other than that, then people, families who we'd helped over the years would do fundraisers for us, i.e. half marathons or marathons, nights at the dogs, cycles, and entirely from the public's money. And the people in Mallow also have been fabulous to us since the start of the unit, you know. Well, we've a lot of people from different walks of life with different types of jobs, and for me myself, I work at sea. I'm an officer in the Merchant Navy, and I do 5 weeks on and 5 weeks off. So in my 5 weeks at home, I'm available to go anywhere. There's other people in the same position with that. Other fellas then that have jobs midweek or off weekends, and other people would work weekends. So we have a good unit to provide for all days of the week, you know. So if people would want to volunteer, they can contact us on our Facebook page, Mallow Search and Rescue, and we'll get back to them on that. Or on every Tuesday night, we're at our address in Broom Lane in Mallow, in the town, where we're doing training exercises on the evening, and they can come to our premises and meet us there in person.
Mallow.